the heart button. Keyword today is going to be seeds, S-E-E-D-S. Let me make sure I'm live and I'm in the right place. And we'll get started. This is going to be really cute, I think. Where's my video? There we are. Hello, hello. All right, pull this up here. Let me just share this into the broadcast channel and we'll pin a comment. If you guys see that red live above my head, I am live. Otherwise, you're watching the replay, so comment hashtag replay. Let me just pin this real fast. Like I said, comment seeds, S-E-E-D-S. Live a little bit earlier today. Parker has a track meet at 5. Our flooring's about to be delivered, which I'm super excited about. My hair is looking rough. But this is gonna be really cute. I didn't push the live button apparently. So we're gonna use the bamboo board. This is a newer surface. It is 9 by 11 3/4. We're gonna paint it, and then we're gonna use the spring postage transfer and cutouts. We're just gonna use one. We're gonna put it in the center. I'm gonna use this one. And it's gonna go right here in the middle. What is going on with my thing here? But we're gonna use a few different transfers, including this month's club. We only have, about a week left to get this month's club. And it is super cute. It's this exclusive fresh strawberries transfer. It says fresh strawberries, 25 cents a pint, you pick. We're gonna make a pattern using the strawberries, the little strawberry blossom. And then we're gonna use this transfer, which is called Butterfly Garden. We did the garden flag with this, but it has strawberries in it, but I'm gonna use like some of the stems to create like a kind of pattern on here. And then, like I said, we're gonna use this one, which is called Spring Postage. And I love this one right here. It's Strawberry Spring Seed Co. We're gonna put that right on the middle. So, like I said, when you join, say hello, hit the heart button, comment seeds. Hi guys, hi Susan and Teresa and everybody. I started sending invoices from the sale last night. I will finish those up this evening or tomorrow morning, probably. But this month's club is super cute, you guys. You can only get it in the month of April. You'll get this exclusive envelope. I was gonna say box, but it's not. Hi Mary. And then you'll get the exclusive transfer if you join. You'll get an exclusive service, which I still have another plan for this. This is a service you'll get. It's not broken. I've gotten a lot of messages. It comes separated at the corner so you can just glue it together. And then you'll get 3 singles, which are eucalyptus, bright white, and cherry. Right here. Hi, Mary. And then a free mini squeegee, plus when you join in April, you're going to get 5 free transfers, which is an $80 value. These are all previous club transfers. You're going to get vintage blueberry, modern patterns, botanical block print, old school legend, and then the framed florals, which we did a really cute project with the other day. So you're gonna get all that in the month of April when you join our club. Club is $21.99 per month unless you join Perks first. If you join Perks first, then you get 30% off everything, including the club. So it ends up being like $17.19 a month. Yes, comment seeds. Make sure that's working for me. We're gonna rock and roll. We still have that other promotion going on. There's exclusive club services that only club members can get this month, plus active club members. When you place a $60 order, you're gonna get 5 out of the 13 of these previous club transfers. And we had a little launch today. Our Schoolhouse 9x9 chalkboard released. And we had a new transfer release called Veteran. Super cute. I should have printed those. I can print them really quick and show you. Plus we had new items added to the special section. We have like a 70% off sale going on. Plus free shipping, not free shipping, flat rate shipping on orders over $60 through the end of the month. So lots of good things happening. We're gonna start by painting this. These cutouts are on Etsy. There's one for each of the little stamps right here. But we're gonna use this one because this one goes with the seed one. Excuse me. Hi Sandra, hi guys. So let's start by painting these. Oh, goodness. Went to the doctor this morning. She's gonna schedule EMG to check on my hands, see what's going on with those. I told her about my respiratory thing, but I think it's just gonna go away on its own. But hi, Miss Chris, how are you? All right, let's get this open. And we're gonna paint this bamboo board. And I'm gonna paint it in what I call beige, which is, I take vanilla and add a little bit of espresso to it. There's still a ton of retired stuff left from the sale, you guys. It is a beautiful day, isn't it? We sat on the deck for a while today. But there's still a ton of stuff left from the retired sale that we had last night. If you guys Want to check that out? If you comment the keyword, which is seeds, check your messenger, you can go to it. It's also pinned to the top of our page as well. I just woke up from a nap not long ago. I'm not sleeping well with this between my hands, neck, and now this cold I have going on. So I've been napping pretty much daily, but hi Christine. All right, we're gonna get this coated in our beige color. And I'm doing beige for a reason, because I'm gonna use that blossom part of the transfer, and I'm gonna use vanilla, so you're just gonna see like a little bit of it, but I'm hanging in there. Thanks for asking. Yes, the house is coming together nicely. We're almost done with a lot. I'm excited. Flooring's gonna be delivered today. It has to like acclimate to the house or whatever, so then they're gonna start on that Thursday, putting that down. We are almost done with that one shelf that we were redoing. That looks beautiful. Wait till you guys see the wood. We restained. We got some different wood and restained it. I tried sanding down the first kind, but it didn't work out. So, beautiful day, 79 degrees. I don't know what the temperature is here, but it's nice. The sun's out. It's a beautiful day. So I have a vision here. We're gonna do like a whole pattern on here. You guys know I love patterns, but I also love to make patterns where there really isn't one. We're just gonna kind of make our own little pattern on this here cutting board. Our furniture comes in on Friday. I'm so excited to decorate. It's still gonna be a little bit, but we're getting closer. Hi Paula. I actually think this is all gonna coat in one coat, which is nice. Normally I have to do a couple coats, but then I gotta get my sides. My son, he has a track meet tonight, and he messaged me and said, hey, Dad's not coming to the track meet tonight, and I can't ride the bus home. And so I FaceTimed him. Number one, he didn't answer me. He said, I'm with people. I said, I pay for your cell phone bill, so you will answer the phone. I don't care if you're with people or not. He's with like his friends. Like, you can answer your mother. I'm pretty sure I trump, your friends. So he picked up the phone, and I said, why can't you ride the bus home? And he goes, well, they're going out to eat, and I don't want to go. And I said, why don't you want to go? You love going out to eat. And he didn't really answer me. He was kind of like, I don't know, funny about it. And I was like, what is your problem? I said, if I bring you home, your meet's in Arkport, which is 15 minutes from my house. I'm not taking you back to your dad's house, which is 40 minutes away. So you're going to stay at my house. And he's like, well, I was going to talk to Dad about it. And I was like, well, I'll just call your dad. So I called his dad. And I was like, what's going on with Parker? Why doesn't he want to go out to eat? And he goes, well, they're going to McDonald's, and he doesn't want to go because his best friend won't eat McDonald's. I'm like, well, I didn't know that was the case. He loves McDonald's. I'm like, Parker, you can go to McDonald's just because, he did want to go because his friend won't eat McDonald's. I'm like, really? Dude, come on. Hi, Donna, how are you? All right, get these sides painted quick. Kids, I'm telling you. And then my sweet daughter, Delaney, she's the one, you guys. She's my almost 9-year-old. But if you guys don't know, my mom, she cleans houses on the side to make extra money. And so I had a cleaning lady, and we ended up letting her go because my mom wanted an extra job. So my mom cleans for me, and I pay her. So every other week when the kids leave, my mom comes on the Tuesday that they're not here. And so I always tell the kids, make sure your rooms are cleaned up. Like, Grandma's not coming to clean up after you. She's here to clean, like, the floor and dust and stuff like that. Like, what a cleaning lady does, right? Like, she's not here to clean up after your messes. Hi, Samara and Paula. So I yelled up when they were getting ready to leave the other day, and I was taking them back to their dad, and I said, your rooms are clean, right? Everything's cleaned up off the floor, whatever. And they all said yes. So I went up to her room 2 nights ago, I think it was. Friday night, maybe. It was the night after they left, so Friday night. Went up to her room. Her room was absolutely trashed. I was so mad. We just redid the rooms not that long ago. She has a lot of makeup in her room and stuff, but normally she takes pretty good care of it. However, she had taken nail polish and painted all over her makeup thing that I bought her, this nice makeup container. She had makeup on the floor, on her new carpet. She had it on the walls, all over her desk, all over her mirror. She had drawn hearts with a pencil on her desk. I got it all out. I used a magic eraser and scrubbed the living bejesus out of it, but I was livid. I'm like, that girl is in for it when she gets home. She's going to be losing everything. These kids, I'm telling you. Hi, Kim. I know, the life of teenage boys and girls, right? Yeah, so I was not happy, needless to say, with Delaney. She's been going through some stuff lately. I don't know what is going on with her. I asked her if, like, do you need to talk to somebody? Like, why are you causing all, like, she's just causing issues constantly. And I'm like, kid, what is your deal? Hi, Nancy and Donna. All right, that's painted. The one thing I keep going back and forth on is what color I want to paint the part for the middle. But I'm happy with that. We're going to let that dry. So like I said, this is going to go in the center, and I want to do cherry for the strawberry part. Maybe I'll just do it in sweet pea. I'm not sure. You remember those days? Gotta love it, right? I mean, she's almost 9 though. Like, nothing like this has happened in a long time. Like, I don't know why all of a sudden she's like doing this rebellious thing, but some say girls are worse than boys. Not really. See, I have more issues with my girl. Like, Sophie hasn't had any issues, but Delaney has been my problem child, for sure. Yeah, kids, gotta love them, right? All right, so this is sweet pea. You guys know this is one of my favorites. It is sage mixed with a little bit of black velvet. I can see the sage isn't mixed all the way, so we're just gonna add that in. Yeah, gotta love it, right? So I think I'll make this sweet pea, and then we can do the cherry on top of it. I'm glad I'm through all of that. 5-year granddaughter's giving issues to my daughter. Yeah, I'm a good mom. Well, I'm trying to be, but let me tell you what, these kids are testing my patience. Something awful. Especially when I never feel good. Like, every single day I have this pain between my neck and my hands, not sleeping. Now I have this respiratory thing going on. I'm just like, come on. Give me a break here. Sounds like a Kit Kat commercial. Give me a break. All right, I think that'll be good. I think that's gonna look pretty. I went back and forth a couple times on what color I wanted to do the middle, but I think that'll pop. If you guys are just jumping on, say hello, comment seeds. I think this project's gonna be really, really cute. I'm so excited for the flooring to get here. It wasn't gonna be here until Friday or Saturday, and then, or Thursday or Friday, whichever day. And then we got a message that it was gonna be here early, so it's gonna be here today. Wait till she's a teenager. I can't imagine. Like, I cannot imagine her when she's a teenager. Let me just tell you. Goodness. Oh, thank you, Samira. I need all the prayers I can get, all the help I can get. All right, let's dry these really fast. And then we'll give them a quick sand. Like I said, we're gonna create a pattern. So we're gonna use the strawberries from our club transfer. We're gonna use some of these like greenery parts, some of the flowers. I think this is gonna be really cute when we're done. I love making patterns. If you guys remember when we had the vintage blueberry one, which was July of last year, we made like a pattern with that blueberry, the blueberry branch, I guess it was, or whatever you want to call it, but it turned out really cute. So get this dry. I think that color turned out good. Thank you, Paula. And thank you to everybody who ordered from the sale last night. Like I said, I am working on invoices. I started sending them, and I will finish up. It was a surprise sale, so you guys were really awesome and like showed up for that, and we really appreciate that very much. So we'll start pulling orders tomorrow. Get those out to you quickly before we start our flooring. Get this all dry. It'll go from shiny to matte, and then we'll be dry, and then we'll sand it and wax it. Yeah, I could not believe how messy her room was. I went up there, I used a magic eraser to scrub everything off the walls and her desk and her mirror and her makeup thing. And then I had to get like stain remover. I had like this Woolite one that has like the brush on the end and you spray it, and I was like scrubbing her new carpet. Oh, those papers are finally printing. My printer is like super delayed. I have 3 boys and 2 girls, both named Jennifer. One's a stepdaughter, one girl is neat and the other's sloppy. Yeah. Pray for me with a very pregnant aunt. Yeah, how's she feeling, Laura? All right, so these are the new things that came out today, you guys. This is the Schoolhouse 9x9 frame. This is one that was supposed to come out with the last release, and it was delayed. Look how cute that is, though. So it's a 9x9 chalkboard. Right here you can see they painted it, but that is available now while supplies last, so grab that. If you guys comment seeds and check your messenger, you can grab that. And then look at this new transfer that came out today. It's a 9x12. It's called Veteran. The boots with the flag coming out. So pretty. Love that. That was a surprise. We didn't know about that. So those are both available now. So comment seeds. I'm raising my 6-year-old great-granddaughter. We have had her 3.5 years. Oh my goodness. The adoption is final May 2nd. Well, congratulations. Your great-granddaughter? My goodness. Take away your makeup for a month or two. That's exactly what we did. Yep, we took it all out. I was like, I'm not throwing it away because it was very expensive, but all of the makeup came out of her room. That's exactly right, Sally. She lost everything. She lost her TV. We have a remote. We took her Alexa out of her room. We took her tablet. She'd already lost that because she's been having issues anyway, but I'm telling you, she's bouncing on an exercise ball and drinking raspberry leaf tea, and you're about to go curb walking. There you go. Yes, she is so blessed to have you, Sharon. Yeah, I took her makeup. You better believe it. All right, we're almost dry. Bear with me here. So again, this is the bamboo board. We just painted it in our beige color. She's not going to be happy when she gets home, but I'm telling you. She's in for a rude awakening. I'm like, this kid, she's a hot mess. I don't know what her deal is. Hi, Kathy. It's like out of nowhere, too. Like, she's always been extra. She's one of those kids. I told you guys, like, that transfer last night, main character energy. She has main character energy. Like, she loves attention. She does things to get attention. And I know she goes back and forth, but she's been doing that since she was 2. So she, doesn't, it's nothing new. But, like, all of a sudden, she's, like, asking her dad and me both questions. Like, am I the reason you guys split up? And then she was trying to, like, instigate and, like, have her dad. The other day when we were at the track meet, she kept telling her dad to come hug me. Like, we've been divorced for, 8, 9 years? Like, no, not that long. Oh, my gosh. 7 years. Because she's almost 9. But I'm like, what is going on with you, kid? Like, I've had a talk with her. I don't know. I am telling you. It could be hormonal. All right, we're going to take an 80 grit, go around the edge, bring some of the wood through. Hi, Mama. I saw my mama today. She was here hanging out. She came to clean, and then we had lunch on the deck. But then I had to take a nap because I didn't feel good. I know, right, Sharon? Yeah, sometimes they just got to lose some stuff. Amen. Alright, just sand this around the edges here. I haven't used this surface yet, but clean up messes like that. Well, I would have. The problem is my mom comes to clean, and I didn't want my mom to have to clean it up. Plus, I knew if Delaney were going to clean it and use like a magic eraser, she wouldn't actually get the stains off. So, yeah, I probably should have made her do it, but choose your battles, yeah. All right, we're just gonna sand the side of this one. Yeah, my mom had to leave because she has another job tonight. She has a client. On top of cleaning houses, she is what they call a visiting angel. So she like goes in and helps clean or get groceries for some elderly people. We're making a cute strawberry project, Mama, with this month's club. I'm just sanding the edges of this here quick. I'm excited about this. I love, like, I have an idea in my head, but you just never know how exactly it's going to turn out. But I think it's going to be cute. So then I'll just take a 220 grit, go over the top here. And then let me grab one that's white. Yeah, no, I have sat down and talked to her. Trust me. It's not like I haven't. Like, I'm not a bad mom. We've all had talks with her. Trust me. I talked to her. Dad's talked to her. Her stepmom's talked to her. Stepdad's talked to her. Trust me. It's not for a lack of talking. Promise you. All right. We're sanded. Now we can wax. Let me just wipe this off. No, those strawberries are over there. I had another project I'm going to do at some point with like a basket. At some point here. All right, let's go ahead and wax these with our surface wax. Just going to apply a thin layer all over this whole thing. This is just going to prevent the paste that we painted on here from coming up. Yeah, I ordered some strawberries from Amazon, and they looked really cute on Amazon, but then they came today and they looked like a little bit crappy. So I don't know. I might have to either toss them or like paint them to try to make them. I don't know. Is it the age? Hopefully. Hopefully that's the case. All right, let's start with this part. So like I said, this is called spring postage. This one's on sale, you guys, right now. It's in the 70% off sale. And we have the cutouts on Etsy. We're gonna go ahead and fuzz this. If you guys are new, these are reusable silkscreen transfers. We're just gonna use the strawberry part, but there's a bunch of really cute ones on here, like this flower one, April showers, spring postage, grow, hippity hoppity with the toad or frog. I don't know what the difference is, but so peel this off. Hi, bye. We're gonna just fuzz it, which means we're gonna add some lint to it because they're sticky. Hi, Patricia. I should have grabbed another drink. I need some water. I think they are, yes, Susan, I'm pretty sure we're keeping vanilla. Maryland strawberries to come in, yes. We have there's the cutest little strawberry stand on the one road we go on, and they have them, you know, they're open for like, what, a month or something. But they have the best strawberries. Yeah, her sister and brother, you know, play boss. That's probably part of it. Who knows? All right, let's place this on here. I think what I'm gonna do is do vanilla on the outside and then do the strawberries and cherry. I looked at that transfer today. Isn't it cute? The veteran one? Very pretty. I love that one. So we're going to use vanilla, and then we'll use cherry for the strawberries. So I'm just going to grab a couple squeegees here. I keep looking because Home Depot's bringing our flooring. Mark knows, which is why he's inside. But all right. We'll just press this through here. There they are. Hear them now. Go around the edge. It says Spring Seed Co. Premium. Strawberries are at the top. I love this transfer and the cutouts. I want to do a garland with it at some point too. I think this is a cute one. All right. Got that all pressed through there. Now we'll do cherry for the middle. How's everybody's day going? You guys having a good day? All right. Just get our excess off. And we'll go ahead and peel this up. How cute that is. Adorable. I love that. So that'll go in the center of our little bamboo cutting board. Just set that there for a minute. I'm going to clean this so it's not sitting in my sink and our suds busters getting the flooring taken care of. So we'll just clean this now. So I'm just going to grab tap water and a board eraser and we'll just clean this real fast. So it's done. I had a mammogram appointment and the dentist after that. Glad to be home and watching you. Yeah. Appointments take a lot out of you. I had an appointment this morning and it was only one, but it seemed to take forever. And it kind of, so I'll be honest, I was kind of irritated. I see a nurse practitioner and I really like her, but they asked me if I cared if a student nurse practitioner came in with her. And the last time I had an appointment, she came in with her and it didn't bother me. Like, I was a nurse, like I know they needed, you know, do their training or whatever. That was fine. However, the girl came in by herself without my nurse practitioner and was asking me all the questions, did all the stuff, and then she's like, okay, I'm gonna go talk to her. And I'm like, I said at one point, I said, well, is Alicia coming in? And she goes, yeah, but I'm gonna go talk to her and then I'll be back. So like, I was kind of like, you know, that part kind of bothered me. I would have rather had Alicia come in and whatever, but just got done working. All right, we're all dry. You can stick this back on its backer sheets. Excuse me. You're showering? What? That's funny, Tracy. You crack me up. All right, backer sheet. White side goes to sticky side. I have this sticky side up. Again, you can use our transfers over and over and over again. Just like that. How are you watching me in the shower? You crack me up. Teresa, I don't think I've ever had anybody tell me they were showering while watching me. I think that's a first. Had to go to my surgeon this morning. Now I have to go to a nerve specialist and have 2 MRIs done. Oh, Jenny, I'm sorry. All right. Let's start on our pattern. I think that turned out cute. We waxed this. So this is just going to be, you know, there's not going to be any rhyme or, yeah, you're multitasking. Oh, excuse me. All right, this one's called Butterfly Garden. It's a size C. We're gonna use this to help create our pattern. I wanna do like a table runner and do this all around the outside as well at some point. Yeah, she did come into the appointment, but I'm like, I had already told the other girl everything, and I felt like things kind of got like, and then at one point she goes, do you know you have a murmur? And I'm like, no, I've never been told that. And she's like, well, I'll check your history. And I'm like, well, I'm telling you, like, I'm 36 years old. I've never been told I have a heart murmur. And so then when Alicia came in, I said, she said that I have a heart murmur. And she goes, well, you had an echo done 2 years ago and everything's okay. Like, I have some palpitations, so I have to take metoprolol. Everything's okay with my blood pressure, but it helps the palpitations. And she said, well, you have, I don't even know what she said. Something about where, she said something about a bicuspid. You're supposed to have 3 of something, and I only have 2. And I was like, what? I don't know. I just felt like the whole appointment was, plus I was out of it. I just, like, I wasn't feeling good. I was like, what the heck? It's always something. You have your phone standing up on a ledge. Well, there you go. Whatever works, right? All right. So like I said, there's not going to be any rhyme or reason to this. We're just going to start putting stuff on. I think what I'm going to do is use this part for the greenery. I'll kind of have it coming off, I think. I'm going to use sweet pea. Doctors and specialists. Oh, I'm only one on 36 and I'm having enough issues. Like, I don't even want to, yeah, it's been rough lately, but hopefully I get some answers at some point here. My phone was ringing or something. Take that and have a murmur too. It helps so much with it. Yeah. See, I've never been told I had a murmur though. Like, I have palpitations, but yeah, I've never been told I had a murmur until today when this nurse practitioner student said something. I'm like, no, I was not aware of that, I guess. All right, let's press this through, just the green part. Yes, Comet Seeds. I think this is gonna be really, really cute when we're done. We're just gonna kind of put some greenery in places. Can you guys hear me with the truck? Friggin' the flooring, I'm so excited. They told me I had a heart murmur, but it never bothered me. Yeah, I don't know, it's weird. And then we'll do another one here. Like I said, there's no rhyme or reason to this. You just kind of do what you want, right? Like, I'm just gonna kind of put some greenery in and then we'll fill it in with some strawberries. Just gonna use some different types of greenery here. How I found out I was diagnosed with congestive heart failure. Jeez. I know, I just thought that was so strange. Like, how many times have I been to the doctor and I've had how many surgeries? Nobody's ever said anything about a heart murmur. I'm like, that was random. Anyway. see. I think I'll just wipe this down quick. When I'm like reusing a transfer, I'm just gonna wipe this down with a baby wipe quick, just so that I don't get any of the paste through there. We got like an oak. It's like a vinyl plank flooring, but it's like the wide planks. And it's called Bidwell. We got it at Home Depot, but it's like a light oak. It's very, very pretty. I'm excited. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. I'm excited. Once the flooring goes down, I think things are gonna feel a lot more complete. We've had a rumor since birth. They caught it when I was about 16. Never noticed any adverse effects or needed anything for it. Well, that's good. I just get palpitations every so often. So that's why they started me on the metoprolol. I had to wear a heart monitor for a weekend. It doesn't really affect me. Like, it doesn't feel good, obviously. If you've ever had palpitations, you know. It doesn't feel very comfortable. But, I mean, they just happen quickly, and then usually they're gone, and whatever. But all right, so this is gonna go in the center. I'm gonna keep filling in, but I want to start adding in some strawberries. So let's grab our club transfer. Yeah, Mark and his dad are gonna put down the flooring. Had one all my life. I had an ICD, which is a whole nother problem. I had cardiac arrest when I was 32 and I'm 47 now on my third ICD. Oh my gosh, girl. All right, let's fuzz this. Like I said, you can only get this if you're a club member in the month of April. Yeah, they're gonna start putting down the flooring on Thursday. If it was up to me, they'd be starting now, but you know, supposedly you gotta let it acclimate to your house for like 48 hours or something. I don't know. I think they make this stuff up. Just kidding. They don't. That should be close to dry. It's a little wet still. Let me just grab this. We paid extra because it's like 41 boxes of flooring, so we paid extra for them to do like threshold, so they're gonna bring it right in, which is nice. Like a huge skid. All right, start adding some strawberries in here. So we'll do cherry. We had to do that with our floor too, yeah. It's a real thing. I was just messing. You know, you guys know how it is with renovations. You just want it done now. I'm so ready for it to be done, but it's gonna be a little bit still. We still have like some accent walls to finish, but we're gonna do like beadboard on them. So Mark said it makes more sense to finish the flooring first, because then you can butt the beadboard right to the flooring. You guys, I did not realize, do you know how much doors cost? Doors are expensive. Like, we're getting new doors, new interior doors and exterior doors. They're expensive. What the heck? Why are doors so expensive? Crazy. Crazy, crazy. I found some that I really like, but it's gonna be like $4,000, including shipping, for just the doors for downstairs. So the interior doors, so there's 5, and then the 2 exterior doors, which are like wood, so we can stain them, but they're expensive. And I went, like, I've gone back and forth between different places. Like, we checked Home Depot, and then I ended up finding a couple places in Texas that'll ship them to you. And their pricing was better, plus they had a lot more options. There's the first one. I'm gonna keep adding strawberries in here. Yeah, they're crazy expensive. But the thing is, like, nothing on this house was really put together the way it should be. And so, I'm gonna go like this, I think. Like, Mark and his dad were talking about it, and they said it makes more sense to get the doors that have the frame and everything, which obviously costs double. Like, you can buy a door slab for a lot cheaper, but then you have to try to line everything up, and you have to, like, try to, you know, put the hinges on and cut everything just right and all that stuff. And so it makes more sense just to get the frame, but then of course it adds a lot more to it, cost-wise. So that's kind of just what we're dealing with now, but that'll be the next thing. Doors are expensive, yes. but they just have like the cheap, whatever they are, I don't know, the like hollow doors. We already have all the baseboards, but we gotta get the doors. The doors is the next thing. Need a new front door, yeah. Expensive. Very expensive. All right, there's a start. I'm gonna clean these really quick again. We're gonna keep adding on. I'm gonna set this over here. I found like the prettiest door. I actually love it. It's mahogany, and then it's got kind of like an arch to it inside. It's really, really pretty. Yeah, I call it a sweet pea, Marcy. So it's just sage, and then I add black velvet to it. It's a really pretty color. It's my favorites. Just cleaning these up quick because we're going to use it again with I'm just using a baby wipe. Our house is a 1940s farmhouse, and we had a lot of issues when we remodeled. Yeah, it's rough. I mean, this one is an older one. Like, our foundation's super old, but they rebuilt it from the ground up in 2014. But let me tell you what, like, they didn't do it right because there's a lot of issues. Check the door jam downstate from you. I'm not sure what they charge. The door jam? Downstate from you. I'll have to check that out. I went back and forth. I found one called AA Doors, and they actually have really good pricing out of Texas. That might end up being what I go with, but we'll see. Let this dry really quick, and we can keep adding some more on here. We're going to add some flowers in as well. I think this is going to be adorable. Cat Miller, what the heck's that? Hey, Tanya. And then this one has the strawberry seeds you can add on top, so we'll add those in a minute. I'm trying to decide if I want to add, I think I'll add more greenery first. Oh, that's the name of the store. Gotcha. Let's go ahead and do trying to decide how I want to do this here. We'll do this one here. Need a new squeegee. I just got that all over there. You can always take these off if you don't trust yourself to not get it on other parts. I just got some on the butterfly right there, but it might be covered by my piece, so it's okay. Like I said, no rhyme or reason. You kind of just make your own pattern, whatever you want to do. And then we'll add this one. That one's going that way, so let's add it this way. Kind of like that, I think. Thank you guys for jumping on. If you're just joining, say hello, comment. Seats. Maybe I'll give away a set of these spring postage cutouts. If you guys hit the heart button, sprinkle, comment seeds, we'll pull a winner for those at the end. So stick around. You can use the painter's tape to tape off. Yeah, you can. Yeah, painter's tape will be fine. It shouldn't hurt it. I would just recommend, even with our placement tape, I would recommend, like, when you remove it from the transfer, that you put it in water first. That way it doesn't, like, pull off any of your teal part of your transfer. Because I have had that happen in the past. All right, I think that's good so far. We're just going to kind of keep adding in some strawberries in places. And then we'll add in some of the flowers. What's wet and what's not? I don't even know anymore. What one did I just chop? This one, I think. Gloria. It's still taking in flooring. See how cute that's gonna be? I think it's gonna be adorable. This is the bamboo board, Tanya. It's on my chalk sites. It's a newer surface. It's like 9 by, what was it, 9 by 11 and a quarter or something. Alright, let's add some more strawberries in here. Kind of go. Like that. Take our cherry. I concentrate when I'm doing the strawberries because they're so close to the stem. I always get a little bit on the stem, but you know what, whatever. It's all good. Got my Snoopy USA transfer today. Before I could look at it, my husband was telling me he wanted a shirt. Yeah, I know. Mark wants one too. Isn't that one so cute? I love that Snoopy USA transfer. So cute. And the one with the flowers too. It's another one of my favorites. That's adorable. Missed that corner right there. All right. We'll do one over here. Gonna go like this, I think. Kind of holding that up just so that I don't let that bleed onto here. Kind of overlapping a little bit, but it'll be good. This is, I think, our third project with this month's club. We did 2 behind me. They're both on my left and right. We did that honeycomb. That one right there is actually on sale. It's a super cute surface, 9 by 12 inside. And then, of course, we have the club cutouts that we created that are on Etsy. So cute. I missed that whole corner. Look what I did. I can fix it. You can lay it back down. I think we'll do one more over here and then I'll add in some flowers. Hey, Adele. If you miss a corner, once it's dry, just lay your transfer right back down how you had it. So this one. And they're transparent, so it's super easy to line up. Right there. And then we'll just chalk that little corner that I missed. Fixed it. Isn't it cute, Jackie? We're gonna do one more right here. I was gonna try not to clean it, but I better just be on the safe side. Just wipe it with a wipe. I always, when I'm done, I always use my board eraser to clean it out the rest of the way, but just because we're reusing it quickly, I'll wipe it with this. Obviously this isn't the way to go because it doesn't clean it out the best, but it's just for a quicker clean job than pulling everything out, you know. We'll add one more over here. I think we'll do that one. All right. It must be done. See Mark coming out. Taking all the flooring in. We've had this same flooring since we moved in, and it's like an orange like wood, and it's just awful. And the problem is, like, everybody's like, refinish the wood, but the problem is like they pieced it together because we took down some walls, so it's not that easy. So I'm super excited to have new flooring. It's been a long time coming. Green. I think that's our last strawberry. So this is gonna go right there. See, I would have covered it. Whatever. You're applying your anti-aging cream. I'm so glad you're filling this in, Teresa. You cracked me up. I'm gonna wipe this down again because I'm gonna add some flowers. And then we're gonna also add some seeds on. I've been using, I don't even know what it's called. My best friend uses it. My best friend has the most beautiful skin ever. Like, I'm so jealous of her. She always has, but it's like even more so beautiful. So she got like this serum stuff, and she got it off of TikTok, and it's like a vial. I don't even know what it's called, I'll be honest with you, but I bought it because, you know, I was like, well, I want my skin to look like yours. My skin doesn't look like hers yet, and I've been using it for like a month and a half, but she's just blessed, I guess. All right. There's that. Let's dry it. I don't know what I did right there, but I got a little bit on there, but I can wipe that with a baby wipe. Isn't it cute? I think it's adorable. Just gonna wipe this. Ooh, I'm spreading it a little bit, but usually the wet wipe, like if you wax it, it's a lot easier to wipe off. Kind of like that, but I did take some of that off, but it's okay. So let's get it dry. Isn't it pretty? Just telling Mark to bring me a drink because my Alani's almost gone. My throat's killing me. I don't know what I did right there. Somehow missed, like, didn't go through there. We fixed it. All right. So then we'll add on some flowers, and like I said, we painted this in vanilla mixed with espresso. So then I'm gonna add the blossoms in vanilla, so it'll just have a little bit of contrast. And then of course, you guys know I always use Nominee for the centers. So I'm not really a yellow kind of person. And I feel like Nominee kind of fits the vintage vibe more in my eyes. I think adding on the flowers though is really gonna bring it together. Doesn't that turn out cute though? All right, so we're gonna use the little blossom right here and just start adding in some flowers in certain spots. Add one right here. Another. I'm just gonna use a detail tool in my vanilla. Actually, that's too small. Grab another tool. Hopefully this shows up okay. As long as you can see a little bit of it, I'll be happy. And then I just like to take my finger, put it in the Nominee, and I just kind of swirl it like that. Isn't that cute? So there's that one. Again, I went off on that. And then we're gonna add some more. I'm gonna add one up here. I think this is turning out so cute. Yep, comment seeds. We're gonna just keep adding flowers. I'm not cleaning it in between this time. I think I'll be okay not to. I'm gonna add one kind of here, I think. Careful with that one because it's still wet. What do you guys think? How cute is this? Hit the heart button for me. I love it. I think it's turning out really cute. We need one down here. Again, no rhyme or reason, just wherever you feel. I always try to do like 4 to 5 projects with each club transfer, so you guys have lots of different ideas and ways to use the club. Looking very vintage. Yes, I'm loving it. I'll add one. Let's see, that's gonna go right there. I think I'll kind of add one here. You guys know vintage is my favorite. I'll take a picture. We're almost done with the one shelf. It's turning out so cute. We painted it and redid the shelves, and I got like these really cute like scalloped baskets. It's gonna be adorable. All right, is that good? All right, we're gonna add some of our seeds on now. So there's the top layer. You could wax these if you wanted to, but I think I'll be okay not to. I'll just give it a quick dry just to make sure. What do you guys think? I think it's adorable. And then we add the seeds and it'll give it even more detail. Hey, Trisha. Thanks for sprinkling, Rebecca. This is the last one I did. It's still wet. I love that beige color on there. I think that's pretty. All right, grab our seeds. This one, I think, I can never remember which one goes to which. I think it's this one. No, that must be this one. That's the one. And I'm going to use espresso. I thought I grabbed espresso, but apparently I didn't. For my seeds. Hi, Bethany. Chalk those on here. And then I'll just give it a whole nother look to it. Look how cute. Isn't that adorable? Thank you, Deborah. So I'm just going to keep adding the seeds onto all my strawberries here. Turn this one this way. Well, I guess we'll do this one. Trying to make sure I don't put it on top of a spot that it shouldn't be. Look who came.
Lauren's here.
Yay. Can you open that and give it to me? I really need a drink.
Hi guys.
Look how cute. the balloons make it pop. I agree. Thank you.
Of course, there's a couple boxes with broken ends, as always, but he took pictures and he's gonna submit it and tell them there's 4 broken boxes and they're supposed to bring it tomorrow.
Okay, good.
We can still use them, just the lock-in ends, we'll use them for like cut pieces and stuff.
Okay.
But if he's sending that much more, we should have quite a bit extra.
Okay, good.
Then we put it in that room upstairs or something, probably.
Good. All right.
Those guys were something.
Were they? City people.
Something. They couldn't even barely lift the.
Oh, really?
You didn't see them?
Uh-oh.
I was gonna help, but then I'm like, well, we paid them.
We paid for it, exactly.
So I'm not gonna...
They're all saying hi to you. Come say hello.
Oh, my God.
We got 2 more. Oh, I love this. So cute.
Hi, guys. You got a beautiful day finally.
Finally. Make sure you guys join our club this month if you haven't yet. Like I said, you get this exclusive transfer plus 5 free ones. Best month to join. All right, last strawberry seed part here. That one kind of went off, but it's okay. Throw that in some water. Look how cute! Oh, I love this. Let me wipe my fingers quick. Years ago, my husband and I bought a new tow-behind smoker for our business in Illinois. They wanted $1,000 for shipping, and a buddy took a road trip and stayed overnight. If you left the door again, you could always run U-Haul. That's true. Very true. I'll have to check that out. Where, do you know where it's at, Tony? You said it's downstate for me.
What?
Like, it's in New York? She said it's a place called Door Jam. Alright, I think that turned out so cute. So, let me close up all my paste here quick because we're done chopping. There's a transfer right here too if you don't mind. Suds Busters here. I did clean one transfer, you'd be proud of me.
I think you had to.
Yeah. Look how cute. I just got something on that. Of course, Deborah, go for it. That's what I'm here for. You guys can copy anything I do. Does not bother me one bit. A couple little spots I got something on it. Usually if you wax, you can kind of just wipe it off. Alright, close this up. Where's my lid here? Yep, comment seeds. Is it in Ashoka? Oh, Spokane, New York? You ever heard of that, Mark?
Okay, yeah.
We'll have to check it out. Yeah, the doors, the one place from Texas is going to charge $700 to ship. The other one's $1,200 to ship. But, you know. The pricing was better than Home Depot. But I just couldn't believe, I had no idea what doors cost. Kind of blew my mind.
Everything's expensive.
Everything's expensive, but doors. Thank you for the stars, Cindy. All right, let's make sure it's all dry, and then we can put our, you know what I didn't do? Let's turn on my glue gun. Like I said, we're gonna give away a set of these spring postage stamp cutouts that go with that transfer right here. So make sure you guys have hit the heart button, sprinkled, and commented seeds. Yeah, Suds Buster to the rescue. Oh my gosh, it's 427. AKA SB. Yep, that's him. So that's gonna go right there. Cute. And I did grab out some like red ribbon. This is in my Amazon link. I might use this and tie it around the top or something. I haven't decided yet. Thanks.
Little couch we got going in upstairs.
All right, let me open this up quick. Isn't it cute? I'm loving this. This might be too light of a red though. I like it, but it's really light. I also have that strawberry one that we use, which is always cute. Sorry, I'm looking, my ribbon. I don't know, that might be too much. What was that?
Oh, the bag fell.
Oh. Let's see. I'm kind of just letting that warm up a little bit. You're sweating to death? I guess I'd rather sweat to death than be freezing like it has been, huh? I want to cover up that flour. Move it up just a little bit. Actually, maybe kind of like that. I feel like it makes it like a little bit more vintage. What do you think? Once you get off the New York State Thruway, about an hour or so south of Albany. All right. We'll definitely look into it. I'll Google it after this. Door jam. All right, I'm just going to kind of shorten that.
You're almost done, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go left the skid and stuff, and I gotta get that couch back. Which I come tomorrow, get that dumpster. Not sure I'm gonna do that.
What? I'll help you when I'm done.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
I'll get it. I'll throw it on my shoulder.
No, it's not a good idea. I'm trying to see how I want to place my. No, just kind of. I don't want it that long, but I want it kind of. And then this will glue. Just shorten that just a little bit. Glue this in the center. Thank you so much. Not so sure about that. You love the cold? Yeah, not me. This is not warmed up at all. Just need a little bit. There we go. All right. I'm gonna glue this right in the center here. Oh, I think this turned out so cute, you guys. I'm gonna kind of glue this so it kind of stays right here, I think. It is beautiful out today, isn't it? Very nice out. I'm gonna glue that right there. Gives it a little movement, I think. Get my glue strings off. What do you think? How cute! What do you guys think? How is Buddy holding up? He's confused, but, you know, he's so weird. He's afraid of the vacuum, runs away from it, but Mark can use, like, the saw right next to him, and he doesn't move. He's so weird. Like, Mark was cutting the door jambs yesterday, so the flooring would sit underneath. So weird. I don't think that's, is that quite straight? I think it needs to come down a tiny bit, but, oh well. It is what it is for now. What do you think? Isn't that cute? I love it. I think it turned out really pretty. Like I said, comment seeds so you guys can grab the supplies. Isn't that cute? Cute, right? It's definitely not straight. We gotta fix that, guys. Let me fix it and then we'll pull somebody for some happy mail. Hold on. Isn't it pretty? I like it. I did not get that straight at all. Yeah, he's crazy. Mark was cutting them and he was sitting in the closet with him while he was using the, I don't know if it's a jigsaw, some type of saw. And like, this cat is such a dork. I might just glue over top of it. I was gonna try to get that off, but I guess it doesn't matter. If it heated up, it would come off quicker probably. All right, let's get it down farther. There we go. There. Isn't that cute? I love it. I think that turned out so cute. Love it. All right, let's pull somebody to win the postage stamps. Like I said, the transfer is on sale for 70% off, so you guys can grab that. We had a ton of stuff added to the special section, plus we have 2 new items and flat rate shipping on orders over $60. So let me just find somebody for some Happy Mail. Isn't the ribbon cute? I think it turned out adorable. All right, I'm gonna give the postage stamps to, let's go with, I'm gonna go with Carla Barker. Carla, you're gonna get the postage stamp cutouts. Hopefully you have the transfer. If not, you can order it. Otherwise, you can use them for something else. But postage stamp cutouts, free for Carla Barker. All right, you guys, that is it. As always, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Like I said, we had the retired sale yesterday. You guys can claim items through, no, not through anytime, through anytime. And like I said, if you're a member with us, we have some special things we're doing from that. So you guys can add stuff from Etsy, all that good stuff. And yeah, you can claim from that. And like I said, check out all the new stuff. And if you guys have any questions, let us know. Join our club and get those free transfers this month. I'm going to head out to Parker's Meat, and then I'll send the rest of those invoices later on. Okay, you guys? Have a great rest of your day. Take care. We'll see you later.